Hi everyone, it's Liz here from Castle Handmade. Today I'm going to show you a quick and easy tip for finishing off your items that gives them a really professional and great look. So what I'm going to show you is an invisible fasten off or an invisible finish. So ordinarily patterns that have these open stitches as their last round will often end with the final stitch, then a slip stitch, and you fasten off after that and weave in your end. Now often when you do it that way, you'll get a little lump sitting here on the last stitch where the fastening off happened. So to prevent that and to give you a nice straight edge on things, I'm going to show you how to do this invisible fasten off. So here we have some socks that I've just finished. I've just made my last stitch here. The pattern asks for me to put my slip stitch into this second chain and then fasten off and weave in ends after that. Instead of doing it that way, I'm going to take the loop that's already on my hook from that last stitch and I'm just going to pull it straight through. So I've already cut my yarn there. Now that I've got this coming through, I'm going to take a needle and thread my yarn, that tail through the needle there. Now what I'm going to do is I find the first stitch of the round, which is this one here. I'm going to skip over that first stitch and I'm actually going to go into the second stitch here. Now I'm going to place my needle from front to back under those two loops and I'll take the thread through. Now you want to pull on that firmly, but not too tight, because you want to keep that top stitch that you are just making now about the same size as the other stitches that are sitting on top. So once you've pulled through like that, you can then pop your needle into the middle of that top stitch of that last stitch that you made. So you pop your hook in the middle so that you're just going under the back loop only this time. I'll show you that again. So here's our last stitch that we made in the round. I'm going to pop the needle in between those two strands here, so that I'm going under the back loop only. I then pull it through, and as you can see, I have made a little stitch on top that looks exactly like the other stitches on either side. So there's no knot sitting on top, there's just some straight stitches. So you can pull that until you're happy with that, the size of it, and then you just turn it over and you can fasten off on the back. Now to do that, I just pop my needle under some strands of yarn and then I take it back through and pull to make the knot at the back, and then I just weave in those ends somewhere within the project. So I'll finish that part off later, but as you can see, that gives it a nice straight edge along the top, and it's hard to find the beginning and the end then. It gives it just a really nice finish to the project. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and you can give that a try with your next project. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.